but it's the burdensome member. The one who always calls late at night, the one who always shows up with a problem in Lent and Advent. The high maintenance member, those are the burdensome ones, and we are called to bear them as a burden. See, and that's where Bonhoeffer is going here. The Christian, however, must bear the burden of a brother. Not the brother's burdens. He ain't heavy, he's my brother, right? That kind. He must suffer and endure the brother. It is only when he is a burden that another person is really a brother and not merely an object to be manipulated. Man, Bonhoeffer, I wish I had clincher sentences like that, So otherwise, I just feel good about myself. I'm helping out. But when my life is continually troubled by this burdensome person, now I am being Christ to the neighbor, because don't you for a moment think that you aren't troublesome to God. So, you are the burden that he bore on the cross. Yeah? It is the fellowship of the cross to experience the burden of the other. If one does not experience it, the fellowship he belongs to is not Christian. If any member refuses to bear that burden, he denies the law of Christ. And in a sense, he denies what Christ has done for him. You look at a cross, and it's my sin that put him there. I am his burden. He didn't just simply bear the burden of my sins. He bore me the burden of being a sinner before God. Since every sin of every member burdens and indicts the whole community, the congregation rejoices in the midst of all the pain and burden the brother's sin inflicts, that it has the privilege of bearing and forgiving. That speaks right to your talk. It's a privilege to bear this burden, this shame, this guilt, and to forgive it. And the world looks aghast at the thing. Behold, Luther said, it's a quote from Luther, you bear them all, and likewise all of them bear you, and all things are common, both the good and the bad.